Well, since 1983, Ernestine's Women's Shelter has supported over 15,000 women and their families experiencing abuse. The organization is marking International Women's Day with their Grow Together campaign, which celebrates the resilience of survivors and empowers women, individuals, and their children to thrive. Sally Leung is joining us this morning with more on this campaign. Sally, thank you so much for coming in. This is such an important initiative, in support of International Women's Day as well. And I understand that you had a gala yesterday, but the help continues throughout the weekend. Talk more about this Grow Together campaign.
Yeah, so this is for International Women's Day. A lot of women I find that really want to help, but they don't know, what to do. So we want to raise awareness of the shelter because they're doing really important work. We had a client who was in her 80s, and she just got dropped off at a bus shelter by her son with just a plastic bag of some of her goods, and she didn't know what to do. She slept in the shelter for 2 days, and someone finally found her. It took them too long to find and connect her with Ernestine's Women's Shelter. So this is one of the important things that we want to do, is to raise awareness. Ernestine's Shelter is one of the shelters that you can go to if you're experiencing violence, abuse. We welcome women, trans women, non-binary, two-spirit, anyone, and with their children or with their pets. We're one of the shelters that also welcome pets. So this work is so important. So we want to raise awareness, including during International Women's Day, because we know that women, they're strong, they're resilient. We want to celebrate that, and we love to help. So this is an opportunity for all of us to help, and we did a gala yesterday. It was amazing. Yeah. We have a yogathon coming up on Sunday. That's also a fundraiser, and we have an online auction. But really, we're always looking for funding. We're always looking for donations.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's been 41 years of service that Ernestine's Women's Shelter has been providing to people in need. And maybe you can talk about the history of Ernestine, who it was named after, and why it was founded by this community of people who saw the need to support women in need.
Yeah, we started a very intimate group. So Ernestine is the founder. Basically, she saw the need and created a group of women to basically grassroots type, helping whoever needs help or are aware of experiencing abuse and violence. So the first gala, the first fundraiser that they had was actually a little tea party in the backyard. So it kind of goes back 41 years now that we have a bigger gala, but unfortunately the demand is still there. So we're very fortunate to have some supporters, some corporate supporters, but only half of the funding comes from the government. So the other half for our operational expenses needs to be
from people who can help.
Exactly.
Right. And, we heard about stories during the pandemic when call centers were getting a lot of calls from women trying to escape domestic abuse situations. And now with the cost of living crisis, just the high rise in groceries and everything, I'm wondering what you're seeing at the shelter in terms of demand and whether or not the shelter can meet the capacity to support women in need.
Thank you for that question. We are definitely getting more demands. And last year, we actually have over 100% capacity, which means we don't turn people away. We try our best to welcome everyone to a safe space, but that means that we have to convert common spaces into livable bedroom. And one thing that people are not aware of is we're very serious about the protection protocol. We want it to be safe. So the shelter actually needs to be outfitted with bulletproof windows. So these are the kind of direct threats that our women and children are under. So funding, again, is very important. We need special needs, and even a lot of women with children that go to school, they need special assessment. So, they can't just be put into a regular system and expect them to succeed because they've only experienced trauma from early childhood.
Right. Oh, my gosh. Such important work that Ernestine's Women's Shelter is doing. Sally Leung, thanks so much for joining us. Very quickly, where can people find more information if they can help?
Yes, ernestines.ca is the #1 spot that you can find. There's a helpline. There's ways to donate or volunteer. So please visit us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sally, and happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
This Saturday. Thank you so much.